Well, greetings, Professor.
Hi, how you doing? How you doing?
Hey, we're doing good on this end. Just want to thank you for taking this opportunity to speak with us this evening. As you know, you have fans, and we just want to get to know you a little better, a little bit about your professional side, maybe a tad bit about your personal side, but we just want to say thank you for sitting with us this evening. I know that talent shows for school, church, and community, they spark the flame of your musical desire, but I want to know what made you decide to even enter those talent shows in your early years.
Oh, well, I just always loved performing since ever. So, knowing myself that music is what I love, performing, writing songs and everything, whichever little thing that's going on, I'm always eager to go enter, you know what I mean? Whatever competition is it. So I guess I just entered the right one.
Was there maybe in the home there was music playing, or what really turned you on to music, in the first place?
In the first place,
Hmm.
well, I guess it was just an inborn thing because I guess I was born with it in me. 'Cause since ever I know myself, music is what I've been doing until today's day. But I have uncle who used to write song for a band called Five Star in England. So everybody used to be like, "Oh, but he died. He passed away." So everybody's like, "Oh, it passed on from your uncle and what." So, and my father, he used to be hanging around a lot of musicians a lot. So he knew a couple musicians well, and he'd be hanging around them. So I guess it probably was bouncing from those sides.
Okay, well, I could definitely understand that where, you have a family member that's into music and it just kind of, just kind of gets you started, and I think that's a blessing that it did pass on to you.
But I'm not the only one. There's a lot of them who do music like know they can do it, but I'm the only one who takes it serious out of everybody. Like half of my family is music, but not professionally.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess I'm the lucky one that picks it up serious.
And out of that interest in music, out of that flame, that desire, then came along Jet Set, the music group and the studio. That's an interesting name. How'd you come up with Jet Set?
Well, it's actually my right hand, my assistant, Stevie Bash. He's currently in Philadelphia. He's the one who actually got the name to enter. It means like unique and it's also unique. So when he told me the name, it really catches my ears. You know what I mean? Like it's promotable.
Yeah.
It's commercial more than certain names that a lot of people give their label or group or so. So I really like it and it fits for us because we're unique in whatever we do. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And I know that also you performed in Queens, New York,
Hmm.
and various opportunities began to present themselves to you at that point. What was the first opportunity that you received after that performance?
It was actually a promoter from was it Brooklyn by the name of Petty Pooh. This lady. She was like an old school artist, and she had this concert that was going on. And she was like, "Yo, I saw your performance, and I think it was really good. I would like you to be like special guest for her show." So I went there and I did my thing, and it was just more fire from there.
Who are some of the artists or the groups that you've worked with from then until now?
From then until now, all right, it's a lot of artists, but for younger artists, it's like people in Queens you don't really know about. Like international artists, I'll say Inner Circle. Firstly, that's in Florida. Inner Circle, Bad Boys of Reggae.
Hmm.
Yeah, I did a couple works with them, and Big Man Entertainment. That's in Florida too, also
Yeah.
with Red Light
Hmm.
and the whole movement. And they also brought me into Hit Factory, where all the real top Norris artists. And I was there with Scott Storch. He also made a beat for me and stuff for me to do works. So and then Don Carleone from all of those people. I can't remember everybody's name, but then after all of those people, then there came Don Carleone. From there, he put me onto a lot more people to work with, like Wayne Marshall. I've worked with Jacure, Cecile, Chris Kelly, Mungana Rebel, Gentleman. I also have a song with Gentleman on this album that came out called Not No Change.
Okay.
And the album went number one on the Billboard in Germany.
Nice.
Yeah, in the first week. And I have a song with JoJo, Young Simmons. Yeah, and that's a pretty nice song too. I work with a lot of people, but I can't quite remember everybody right now, you know.
And in working with these various people, I know that you are not only an artist, but you also are a songwriter and that you're also a producer.
Yes, definitely.
Very, very talented. So, of all your different talents in this industry, which one
Uh,
do you favor the most?
and before I go to that, not just producer, songwriter, I also direct and edit films and stuff. You know, music videos. I do a lot of that. So you know, but basically, since ever as I said, I was always in love with singing songs, writing songs. But to say my priority is like a producer. I just do what I have to do. I love being an artist and I love writing songs, but you know, the whole being the background of the music, that's what I like.
So you're saying that you more favor to work behind the mic instead of in front of it. You like to do more of the production part of it.
I'm gonna put 100 in all of it, but you know, like you just want to be, you just want to know, be the person that bring the music from nowhere to somewhere, put it out, do everything. I like doing that, so I guess.
That's a lot of work, but I know for a fact that you're very talented in each area. So I'm pretty sure that you'll go far with that, especially with the work that you do with Don Corleone. He's a very talented producer himself, you know.
Well,
So I'm sure you'll go far with that.
sure.
Sound systems are vital to any young artist in terms of pushing the music.
Yeah.
Are there any particular sounds who've really helped to push your music so far?
Yes, there's a lot of sound systems that helps to push my music. Well, first of all, you have Black Talent 357. Big up Joe Young, anyway you are. Big up the whole team. You have Music Machine. You have 13 Squad. You have down in Florida, Loyalty Movement. Like a lot of sound system everywhere, and it's so hard to remember everyone. But all the sound system who support professional music, big up and blessed and more love. You know, I'm gonna continue pushing it. But there's a lot of sound system who push for me. G Money back over in Africa, Glenda G, a lot of people.
You not only work with sound systems here in the States, but you mentioned Africa.
Hmm.
So I'm just wondering, what has your experiences been with the sound systems in the States versus the sound systems abroad?
Oh, I mean, like I get fully support from both. You know what I mean? But I guess they probably pushing it harder in Africa because right now my stuff is doing very well in Africa. I've been getting good feedback down there, so I guess. But I'll just work with everybody who want to work with me.
That's a very good attitude to have because, we all know that reggae is a universal language. It doesn't speak, one particular, that's one thing that we all know, that we can come together
Mhm.
and rock and sway. We can dance to this music, just go to the
Yeah,
rhythm.
it's the feel good music. You always feel good once you listen to reggae. You do anything if you listen to reggae music. That's the only way to start cleaning a room, wash the dishes, do something once you have that reggae music in your ear.
Right, that's something we grew up on. Saturday morning, the music came on. It's like, okay, time to clean.
Mhm. True.
On Sunday morning, making rice and peas, listening to reggae, right?
Music, yeah, you get a reggae rice and peas. That's what it is.
With regards to radio play, because I know your songs, they're on the radio. With regards to radio play, which much of that you actually handle yourself, do you have specific persons on your team who help you to get your music to those radio stations?
Yes. First and foremost, I would like to say a shout out to Bonita Desperado. You know what I mean?
Respect. Hmm.
Yeah, because she actually put my songs in a lot of radio station hands when it just started out, and even now. And will always be doing that because I will always be working with Bonita because she's a good person to be working with.
I agree. I agree. Well, one thing about Bonita Desperado is that it's about, pushing good music.
Mm-hmm. That is so true. And who? Well, as you say, I do a lot of it myself. Me and Romain, Studio Face, that's also my engineer. He
Hmm.
also gets that done for me too. So shout out to everybody. Thanks, as I say again, Bonita, all the time.
You're very humble, Professor. Very, very humble. Your musical influences, I know that you were based on the artists who influence you. It's
Hmm.
from conscious to dance hall, where does your type of music fit in, the music that you sing or produce or that you write for? Where does that fit in? Where do you fit in all those different genres?
I would just say I'm an all-rounder because not just conscious and dancehall. I also do R&B and I do pop because I write those too. So, I sing all type of different music. I'm all-rounder. I don't even know where to put it, but wherever it fits in, that's where it fits in because that's where it's gonna be if that's where it fits in.
One of my favorite tracks is My Mama. Is your mother a huge factor in your music at all?
Yeah, both my mom and my dad. They're with me 100%. So
And another song that I feel is a pretty catchy tune is "Smile on Your Face," which features Young Simmons or JoJo as you call him, who is the oldest son of Rev Run of Run DMC.
yeah.
So, do you have any more collaborations in the future?
Yes, we have. We actually have some recorded already, but not releases yet by LMR Pro Production. So we have a couple there. We have a couple videos that we're working on. That's about to be out there too. So I will let y'all know when it's coming out. So let's look out for it.
What sets you apart from other artists in your genre? Why do I want to continue to listen to the professor? What makes him, different from what I'm listening to on a regular basis?
Well, everybody do good music, but I just think in myself, I do great music. And whatever I try to do, I make sure I make greatness of it. You know what I mean? So I guess whenever I put out there, it's great news to people's ears, and it sounds good also because I spend time on my work that I'm doing, and whatever I'm doing, I put my best in it. So I want to get the best of it. So whenever you hear it, it's like you have to listen to it, and you're gonna continue listening to it, and that's what I want. So I just gotta do what I'm supposed to do to make that happen.
Like working with Don Corleone, tell me what is it like to work with him? Because he actually streams some of when he's in the studio. Sometimes he streams that work. Some on this end watching, but you're on that end, performing. What is it like to work with Don Corleone?
Well, it's a great experience. It's like a good experience in my life. It's concerned to music, and not only music. He teaches you other stuff too, how to be strong mentally. You know what I mean? And he's a good producer. And if you listen to him, not say you will never go wrong, but he will always do good music. But he's very talented, as you say, and he had played a major role in my music career right now. You know what I mean?
When you're saying he's playing a major role, it sounds like maybe he's your mentor. Sounds like he's kind of a mentor there for you.
I guess you could say that because growing up, like when I first started making beats, I used to try every beat that I used to try to make. I used to listen to his beats and try to make them like his, And I guess I used to study whatever he do, whatever he puts out. That's what I want to be listening to at first. When he just came out, because Don Corleone is the man, good producer.
So this is a dream come true for you to emulate some of your styles after him, and then to have the opportunity to actually work with him.
Yes, yeah, it really is. It's like I started living my dream already because I used to say, yo, well, I would love to work with Don, and to see myself working with Don, which what I actually said a couple of years ago while growing up. Of course, it's a dream come true.
Reggae dance hall, we're on the map, but we could be on the map on a larger scale. So, as an artist in this reggae dance hall, what do you think that we need to do to elevate the genre to the next level?
Well, I think we should take the music more serious because I think people is just doing music just to do music. You got to take it serious and do it for the love of it. You know what I mean? I know that take it like a job. You got to take it because you take your job serious because you don't want to get fired and the bills got to pay and everything. Do the same thing for the music. Take it serious, even if you ain't making no money or whatever. If that's what you love, and you could do. There's something that you could do to make. You could be a change in the music to make it where it's supposed to be.
Despite the many disappointments and other things that we have to deal with in this business here, what motivates you? What keeps you going? What keeps you, continuing to love the music, continuing to make the music? What motivates you?
It's just what goes on in my daily life. And in your daily life, not everything goes good, not everything goes bad. But you just gotta stay focused, know that that's what you want, keep the love for it, and my family is basically what keeps me to love what I'm doing.
So your family really, really supports you.
Yeah, they do support me. And my friends, actually. Family and friends. Never left out my friends. Guys, they're behind me more than 100. If it wasn't for my friends, probably I would even believe in myself as much as I do.
So we need to have a strong support system also.
You really do need to have a strong support system because if you're doing it and then the people around you is not feeling the energy that you're doing, you're going to think to yourself that you're doing something wrong. When they're around you giving you that motivation, like, yo, you know what I mean? It keeps you pumping and keeps you going. So you just got to be surround yourself by people who's doing what you're doing and love what you're doing.
Is there ever a moment when maybe you're just relaxing and listening to some music? And if you have those moments, what music calms you down during those periods?
Well, basically, I wouldn't even listen to anything. I'll just sing. I'll just walk around and sing. And then my family probably think I'm crazy. That's how I free my mind to get relaxed. Just walk and sing, just sing anything that comes to my mind. And you never know, sometime I'll find a song out of it.
So what's on your mind right now, Professor? Sing a bar or two for us right now.
That's on my mind.
Hmm.
Girl, it's the weekend, nothing to do. Can I come over, spend some time with you? Can I come over? That's what's on my mind right now.
Yes, you can. As a matter of fact, I'll have dinner ready in about 5 minutes. Oh,
Let's
you
take
weren't
it time.
singing to me. You were just singing out, or? Oh, okay. I got caught up in the song. I thought you were talking to me. I'm sorry.
I could have sing a little longer, but you said a couple bars, so I gave you a
No,
chance.
I mean, go ahead. Go ahead, because we're right here with you.
All right. All right.
Okay, well, it's been a pleasure talking to you, Professor. Is there anything else that you'd like to tell your fans here?
Well, I like to tell my fans, thank you for all the support since I've started till now, and I still need your support in the future. And you could look out for new music, new videos coming out. YFA material, the video is coming out soon. You could look out for that too. And you can catch me on Jet Set Professor Twitter. What else can I say? Stay focused, trust in God, believe in yourself, enjoy life to the fullest, do what you can, just love life. That's all I can say.